Just before this video starts, a quick apology that I messed up in the recording of this one and started the video recording in portrait mode for the first few sections. So eventually I realised and switched it round, but yeah, just a heads up if you wonder why the video is a little bit odd to start with in terms of the layout, etc. But it gets better hopefully, so stick with it. Hi guys, so in this video we're going to be taking a look at the Arrows Hobby Marlin. So this was actually bought for me from my wife as a birthday present recently, so I've probably been dropping a few hints that I kind of wanted one, and she kind of caught on, thankfully, and got me that for my birthday, so a massive thank you to her. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to giving this a go, getting it all set up and flying. Quite a lot of my friends have got these, and I've seen them flying around at the shows and events that I've been going to, and they look like great, just easy fun. That something that's a reasonable size to have good fun with, but not too big that you'd have to take it apart to travel and store and stuff. It can just stay as one piece and pretty much fly anywhere in anything. So yeah, I'm looking forward to giving it a go. Okay, so let's get the box open. Okay, so we've got the wings on top and the fuzz underneath. So we'll get this unwrapped first. Okay, so that's the wing out. So we've got all the servo leads from the wing, looks like there, all ready to get plugged in. Looks very sleek. It's got flaps and ailerons on the wing, which will be great for some slow flying and helping on landing. And there we have the fuzz. Again, looking very nice. Tail plane ready to slot in with the servo clips ready to go. The motor mount all in place. Don't know if you can see in there, but we've got the motor fan all ready to go. Canopy. So it looks like the canopy's on a latch, so pull that back, lift that off. We have the insides there, so we've got even got a nose steering servo, nose wheel steering, all the ESC battery connections in there ready to go. We've got the tail, little diddy tail. An instruction manual, because who doesn't love an instruction manual? I certainly do. I find I can pretty much do most things if I have an instruction manual. Sometimes, especially not having any kind of real physical training of any trade or anything like engineering, I'm very, in my day job, I'm very office based, So I did lack a lot of the skills that many people have in this hobby, but so have to kind of self-teach myself. And having manuals really helped with that. Seeing it in a step-by-step guide just kind of sometimes helps point out the obvious points. So yeah, we can give that a read through and see where we need to go next. Okay, so that's all the parts out the box now. So you can really see how easy this thing is to put together, because it literally is just the wing, the tail, the fuzz, an instruction manual, some screws, and main wheels. And that is it. All you then really need is your receiver and battery, and you're ready to go. It comes with the motor, the ESC, and everything else you need in there, ready to go. So taking a look inside the canopy, so as I mentioned, we've even got a nose leg steering servo there that goes direct down to the nose leg. All your battery connection, your throttle servo from the ESC, which is in the back there, as well as your elevator and aileron servos, rudder, everything ready to go into your receiver. It's even got the Velcro and everything for your battery. So yeah, overall first impressions, it's really nice kit really, ready to go very easily. It even comes with the screws and everything you need to go, because it literally is bolt the wings and tail surface on, plug your battery and receiver in, and go fly. Okay, so just untangling the wires from the wing. Releases the 2 leads for your receiver. So we've got one for aileron and one for flaps. So they will have to thread through the hole in the fuselage to reach your receiver. And they should hopefully just sit nicely in there, in that gap in the wing, to thread through. So then we're just going to slot those through. So you can see under there's a hole there in the fuzz for the leads to slot through, and then you've just got 3 screw holes there, 2 on the back, that basically just secure the wing to the fuzz. There we go. So turning it over, you've got the bag of screws provided with the kit. They're all just very simple, small Allen key style hex screws. So then we can go ahead and start slotting those in place. So just put one in each of the locations first. And then just screw them in. Okay, so that's pretty much got the wing, so I can go along and just make sure they're tightened up. But yeah, that's the wing all on and starting to look like a plane. So once the wing's on, next step is just to slot the wheels on. So I'm undecided whether I'm going to use the wheels or not. I think the majority of people tend to go without them, and I think for ease of kind of flying off grass and stuff like that, you probably are best without them, and it makes it a bit more smoother and sleeker and less drag in the air. But I think maybe for a maiden fly, and with the current time of the year being all very muddy, I'm probably just going to put them on for now, and then yeah, can always take them back off. Look very easy to take on and off, certainly the main wheel anyway, so it's literally like an L shape sort of thing that slots in, and then you just pull them back and slot them in to the clips, and the same on the other side. So that's the landing gear on. And now onto the tail, so let's flip it over. All flipped over, so then we're on to installing the tail surface. So the elevators for the tail and the servos are all in the tail itself, so very easy. Simply plug the servo connectors together, push into place, and again tighten with some screws. So we've got 3 there, ready to secure in place. So just giving the elevator cable a little tug there to pull it through the inside. I've moved the rudder to one side to try and help me just get this bit in place. It's just a bit of wiggling about to slide it into place. Okay, and then say similar again, we have the screws, 3 screws into the tail. Okay, and there we have it. The tail is all on. All screws in place. And it's a little tail heavy at the moment, obviously because there's no lipo in the front end to help hold it up. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it, setup wise. Obviously we've pulled our cables in the front there, so we've now got everything ready to go to plug into the receiver, the flap, aileron, elevator, rudder, throttle, and your lead for connecting up the battery. Okay, so we've just set the model up. The batteries all arrived, and got all the install done inside. So I just need to fix the receiver in place, but I've 3D printed a mount, and I'll just stick that in place with some Velcro, or fix it in some other way. And then I'm just thinking about whether to make some sort of battery mount to hold the batteries, or make use of the Velcro straps that come with it. I'm not a massive fan of those Velcro straps. I find them a bit awkward to use, but we'll see how we get on. They'll be at least alright, at least for the maiden flight, and we'll go from there. So yeah, everything's been set up in the transmitter. I've set the model up and set the throws according to the manual. So we've got the ailerons, the elevator, rudder, flaps, which I've added some servo speed slowing down on those. I've also added 20% expo on the elevators and aileron, just for the initial flight, because generally I prefer a bit of expo when I'm flying. Of course, I do also need to do the range check, which we'll do on the maiden flight day, planned for this weekend, all being well. I'm pretty sure it should be a non-event for a model like this, but yeah, let's see how it goes. So that brings us to the end of this unboxing and setup video of the Marlin. All that's left now to do is go fly it. So make sure you subscribe and click that notification icon to be notified of any future videos, and the maiden flight will follow very shortly. So all being well, we're going to go fly it this weekend, and yeah, see what happens. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel to keep up to date on all the latest videos. And don't forget, it's free, so you have no excuse. Make sure to drop a comment in the video or drop me a message to let me know if you'd like to see anything else in my videos. And if you haven't already, follow the link tree either in my profile or usually in the description of the video, that will take you to an online portal to access any of my other social media channels. I post a lot on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever it may be that you're on, I'm on it. So go on and follow it. As quite often my content varies from platform to platform. I don't often post the same stuff, so be sure to follow in them all. If you're on Facebook, be sure to check out the brand new RC Plane Guy Community Facebook group, which is a whole new space I've created primarily for you as the viewers, and to be able to interact with each other, comment, post your own photos and videos, share that experience and knowledge that's out there. I know there's so many different aspects of the hobby out there, and it's great to see everyone enjoying it and showcasing it for yourselves. So make sure you join the group and post some content, because it's great to see, and I really want to build that into a great place